BigHerc916, positivity, motivation. Man, Newport Beach in California is one of my favorite spots to go and hang out. It's very community orientated. It's by the beach. It's got really good vibes there. One of the places that I recently did a meet and greet at to pay it forward was not far from Newport Beach, the Side Street Cafe. And I also did a story on the lady that was killed in a robbery in Newport, sadly. The lady that was shopping with her husband at Fashion Island, the tourist. Well, it seems like the thugs are targeting
that may have been the reason why they were targeted. One in a Ferrari, the other in a Rolls Royce, robbed at gunpoint here in the parking lot just behind me at Fashion Island Mall in Newport Beach. Take a look. We'll show you video from the scene overnight. The first victim in a white Rolls Royce SUV. After three masked suspects approached those two men, the first was robbed of his wallet and jewelry. Police say after the suspects then tried to carjack the second in a yellow Ferrari, he sped off with shots being fired at that Ferrari before making it to a nearby Chevron gas station on East Coast Highway. Now, this all unfolding around 11:30 last night as the two victims who know each other were in the parking lot just outside Bloomingdale's. At least one of the three men covered with ski masks was armed with a handgun, according to police. And by the time they arrived, the suspects had taken off in a getaway vehicle. Police working the scene overnight, searching the area and looking for surveillance cameras and footage of that late night robbery that could help lead to an arrest. We should mention the Fashion Island Mall here was the scene of a botched armed robbery last month that ended in the death of a 68-year-old New Zealand woman. As three masked suspects were fleeing the scene, they were eventually arrested and charged with murder. Coming back out here live, last night's robbery playing out here again near the Bloomingdale's parking lot. Neither of those victims was seriously injured. And as for the suspect getaway vehicle, Newport Beach police continue to search.
I've talked to you guys before about keeping your head on a swivel and always paying attention to your surroundings. And typically, whenever I drive from Arizona to LA, I make sure I have enough gas so I don't have to stop in the hood and be stuck at a pump pumping gas. But like when I go to places like Newport, Huntington, I'm a little bit more relaxed, but I'm still paying attention. And because of the vibration coming from LA, it seems that apparently the criminals have crossed over into Orange County, and Orange County is now dealing with a problem that they never had before at this level, especially in Newport. Newport, even when I worked in Newport back in the mid-90s, early 90s as a bouncer at a club, the Warehouse Restaurant by Violito Island, the cops didn't play, man. You do not want to be driving drunk in Newport. You do not want to be out there fighting, causing mischief. You will get checked and get your head busted, man. I mean, in the club, we would, break up fights and get our licks in, and the cops would come and handle it from there. But Newport is not the type of place you want to mess around in. And these guys going to Newport now, carjacking, trying to steal Rolexes, robbing people, and then trying to flee back across county lines. Man, this is like what was going on back in the late 80s with the carjackings. Remember, they started striking people with those carjackings. They were giving dudes life. You murder somebody, you got life. If that was your second violent crime, you got 30 to life. These dudes is playing with fire, man. And I don't get it. I mean, I'm trying to lace you guys up on something as an criminal that's looking at, enjoying life and look at so many opportunities you young people have. And, you run around still with the hoodies and the mask on, like you're under COVID, like you still run around and you're thinking that you're getting away with something. Do you not realize that these people will put together a task force and make it their duty to bust your head, to find out who you are? And it only takes the little homie to say, yeah, I know the crew of dudes who's been over here, robbing people all throughout Orange County. Who's that? Oh yeah, they're the crew, blah blah blah. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. And this is all a result of the prosecutors in LA County who have, by design, allowed the crime to be normalized. People are filming crimes. It's just a everyday occurrence out there, and it's sad what they've done to LA and allowed it to just get out of control, and now spilling over into Orange County. Not to say Orange County didn't have their own problems, and maybe these guys are from Orange County, but I doubt that they're local. These guys are predators, and so there are people coming from other places, maybe other cities, maybe not even LA. I don't even want to say it's all LA. They could be coming from other cities, but they're targeting what they think are easy targets in LA, in Orange County. And if you're out there, you got a nice car, you wear nice watches, just be careful, watch yourself. A lot of times these guys got spotters, and these spotters are hanging out, watching people's wrists, seeing what kind of bags you're carrying. And that's how they're targeting these people, man. But like I said, not only do you have to have your head on the swivel in the hood, but you got to have your head in the swivel now when you're in Orange County, Newport Beach, Huntington Beach, yeah, it's getting ugly. And they better nip this in the bud real quick, because I know the people out there that want to enjoy nice things you shouldn't have to look over your shoulder if you want to live a good life. You're minding your business. You shouldn't have to worry about somebody trying to carjack you, trying to steal your watch, trying to, rob you when you're out with the family, enjoying a good time. But this is something that when they come back and the pendulum swings the other way, and you get cracked with these crazy football numbers, man, I'm telling you, don't cry then. And it's gonna come when they start throwing out those football numbers, and the prosecutors start figuring out who's behind these crimes, and then they stack them on you, and you get those crazy plea deals. Man, it's crazy, man. And you're talking about a state with one of the toughest gun laws, and these dudes got the guns. You know what I mean? They run around and they're using guns. They shot at the one guy in the Ferrari, but yeah, that's what's going down. But it's a sad situation. It just the lawlessness, the lack of respect for life. And, to the guy out there robbing, he's probably saying, oh, you hypocrite. I heard somebody say, oh man, but you the guy who robbed banks. Yeah, man, I was a mental idiot. I had some issues, man. But I admit it. I own up to it. I'm not sitting here, blaming the government, blaming being black, blaming racism, justifying, oh man, I never had a dad. Nah, I own up to it, but I'm trying to tell you guys there's another way to make your life. But you can clown if you want. You can talk shit. You can say whatever. Go to Fresh Out and watch some of them stories. Maybe you guys want to go to prison so you can get a free bed and then work for, 10, 15 cents an hour. That's what you're going to do. You're going to go in and work for about 15, 12 cents an hour. So everything you did is going to be in vain. And then everybody you thought had your back is going to turn on you. So it's just a wake-up call. You can take it how you want, man. And I'm going to keep putting a positive message out there, because sometimes good people do bad things, but sometimes people can turn their life around for the better. BigHerc916.com. Pick you up some merch, represent, and don't glorify the bullshit.
Coming. I gotta hurry up and wash my ass. Go to BigHerc916.com, pick you up a bar of soap, and wash your ass, or else you're gonna be under arrest too. Oh shit.
Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight-A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500 million views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. This is my journey.
Store and pick you up a sticker for your car, or a patch, or a sticker for your laptop, or maybe a beanie, or read one of the many books that BigHerc916 has authored. You know how we do it.